Hello there, I'm Min-Seo. This is part 2 of Butterfly Soup. Let's jump right in where we left off. I have to get ready for school. Diya hits her alarms and flops face first onto bed. Diya's morning routine includes lying in bed for 10 minutes thinking about how tired she is. Do it. I only got 2 hours of sleep. No, I don't want to get up. 10 minutes pass like this. Once the allotted time is up, Diya unenthusiastically peels herself off the mattress and stands. After stretching for a few minutes, she starts getting ready for school. My classmate Akarsha messaged me. Check your computer. A. Yaoi Seme. And is that? I can't remember her name, but I know that anime character too. Idea. Hey. What? Of course it's a dog as well. Do you like Pringles, right? Yeah. Hold on. Yes. Go outside. Yaoi Seme has gone offline. Diya goes outside. There's a lone Pringle sitting on the ground. Hey! Sup, homie? This is Akarsha. She's the kind of person who doesn't give pencils back. You know, when you become friends with someone just because you have to see them so much? Yeah, that's us. My parents are always saying I should be more outgoing like her, like that's something I can just change. Hey Diya, you know what's the best weed? It's when I'm weed you. I like her, she's got my sense of humor. Diya briskly begins walking away without her. Aw, you're no fun. Have it your way, Burger King. Akarsha is half jogging to keep up with Diya. Hey Diya, do you know your eye has something called immune privilege? That basically means that the outside of your eye prevents your immune system from knowing about the inside of your eye. If it didn't, your immune system would destroy your eyes. That doesn't sound right. I don't believe you. Why not? Because you lie to me all the time. No, also not to trust you no matter what. Wait, what? When? When we first met you this year, after you accused her of being a robot with artificially implanted human emotions. Hey, she got annoyed when I pressed a magnet to her hand. That means she's a replicant and it was messing with her circuits. Checkmate. No, she was annoyed because you pressed a magnet to her head. Oh, come on. I was just trying to make a good first impression. What's a girl to do? Not that. Poor me. No one feels sorry for you. There's a bunch of adults dressed in yellow at the intersection, waving signs. What is that? They're trying to take away oh, fuck them. Gay marriage is allowed? Dude, it's been legal for a few years now. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Protect marriage. Yes on Prop 8. Marriage equals one man and one woman. Fuck you, mate. A smiling woman with a baby strapped to her back brandishes her sign as Diya and Akarsha walk past. It says, I heart my gay brother. Say yes on 8. What kind of cognitive dissonance? Hey Diya, would you eat a tiny 2-inch personal eye for $100 million? I'd eat him. Diya nods. Dang, you wouldn't feel bad at all? You realize he dies, but he's only 2 inches tall. He's still a real dude, man. What are you, some kind of short people hater? This is on a whole other level from short. His brain must be the size of a pea. Dude, imagine, what if you were the tiny guy? If you were him, I'd go into a total panic. I would scream and squirm. I wouldn't want to get eaten. Why are you even talking about this? We made it to school. I should get to my locker before going to class. Suddenly, Akarsha takes off running. Where are you going? Huh? It's pee-pee time. Oh god, are you actually a child? Can you not say things like that? Akarsha left. She never takes a day off from being weird. Go to class. Locker. Diya opens her locker. This is technically both me and Noelle's locker. The school doesn't have enough lockers for everyone, so freshmen share. And they're tiny. I'm always surprised when high schoolers in movies have lockers big enough to fit people inside. Get yourself. Alright, I can go to class now. This is rosin for string instruments. The first time Noelle showed it to me, I tried to eat it. Wow. Diya opens the lunchbox and peers inside. There's a steel thermos and a plastic baggie of grapes. Grapes. Diya shoves half the grapes into her mouth before putting the lunchbox back. Close locker. Diya, help me. Ah, so this is Noelle. It's Noelle. What is it? I can't open this water bottle. Noelle basically has noodles for arms. Diya takes the bottle out of Noelle's hands and twists the plastic sealed cap open. Thank you. How are you so weak? It's scary. It's the manufacturer's fault for making these seals so strong. What if you get lost in a desert and find a bottle of water? You'll die because you can't open it. No, I won't. You can open it for me. That's assuming I'm there in the desert with you. I should start charging you a service fee. 25 cents. You wouldn't do that. I'd make... I don't know how to say that, fuck. Per week. Noelle sneezes violently. Don't get too close to me. I probably have the flu. Did you catch what I had last week? Probably. Sorry. This happens a lot because we spend so much time together, and I eat her food. It doesn't help that our immune systems are perpetually weakened from sleep deprivation either. At least you don't have to worry about me being contagious. Are you okay though? Shouldn't you go home? And what, miss school? I guess that's out of the question. Even when Noelle had the stomach flu in middle school, her parents made her come just for her math and science classes. She was like barely conscious. I had to carry her around because she couldn't get up from her desk. I think she ended up infecting half the school. Where's Akarsha? It's pee-pee time. I'm not saying that. Okay, never mind. Why do you ask? I secretly sewed a library book security tag onto the inside of Akarsha's backpack. So from now on, every time she leaves the library, she'll set off the alarm and have a backpack search. That's... wow. Well, whatever. We have plenty of chances to see. Let's go. A huge mob of kids is packed outside the classroom. They're all looking at a grid of test scores posted on the wall. It's complete chaos. People are pushing and angling their way to the list with the fervor of believers trying to touch Justin's hand. Ew. If I get a B, my parents are throwing away my GameCube. Yikes, that's gotta be an empty threat, right? I wish. They already threw away my cell phone. I'm scared to see what I got on this. I think I failed. Asian failed, or actually failed? Asian failed. Come on, I'm not that dumb. Talk to classmates. Yeah, right. Too scary. Okay. It's a list of the 10 scores across all periods. Noelle is it. Classic. She used to call me on my phone crying every Christmas because our parents got her math home workbooks instead of what she really wanted. Wow, math workbooks for Christmas? Jesus. But now she's unbeatable. It's like her tragic superhero origin story. Except instead of superhero, she's every Asian parent's dream child. No clue how Akarsha managed to get the second highest score though. General consensus is that she's cheating, but the teachers have never been able to catch her doing anything. So I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Diya, I've located your ID number. Here. You got a 91.22. Phew, almost failed. Actually, you could have missed one more and still scrapped an A-. Consider how many I guessed on, and that's still cutting it pretty close. That's scary. I really studied as hard as I could, but even my best almost wasn't good enough. I wonder if I can really get into Stanford or Berkeley like this. As Diya and Noelle enter the classroom, something bursts out of the cabinet. Ho! Noelle staggers backwards onto an X marked on the floor with a duct tape. A garbage can drops from the ceiling. No! Ha ha! Noelle and Akarsha go through some variation of this every single day. It's their roundabout way of being friends. Well, well, well. If it isn't my favorite Frenchman, Noelle. Please stop calling me that. Why, you're speaking English, Noelle? What kind of Frenchman are you? Just because my name is French doesn't mean I'm French. Hon hon hon. Baguette. See, this is the problem. Whenever Noelle hears something stupid, she can't just let it slide. She always has to correct it. So Akarsha just keeps acting dumber and dumber on purpose into infinity. Noelle does an impressive worm-like dance to wriggle out of the garbage can. I can't believe you've done this. What happened to our truce? Truce? From yesterday, you agreed to this. Noelle puts a sheet of binder paper from a book bag and brandishes it in front of Akarsha's face. Look, this is your own signature at the bottom. Suddenly, I can't read. Are you Jared? 19. Akarsha. Noelle's scream sounds very weird and hoarse from her cold. What's wrong with your voice today? That was weaker yell than normal. I'm ill. I'm losing my voice. How about I punch you in the throat? It'll displace the mucus. No, it won't. How do you know? Anything is possible. Trust me. I'm here. Soba niru kara. That probably sounded ridiculous, but oh well. You are the absolute last person I would trust. You're a worthless scammer. Leave all your problems to me. I'll solve them in a heartbeat. That is unrealistic, and accelerating that fast would destroy you even past your bone structure. Why are you being so mean? I'm just trying to help you. Hitting me isn't helping me. Wow, someone has anger management problems. You gotta slow down and smell the flowers. Appreciate life's miracles. Like me. I'm life's greatest miracle. Absolutely disgusting. I feel nauseated just looking at you. I just don't understand. Why is there so much hate in the world? If only we could open our hearts to love, there would be no wars. Peace begins with a smile, Mother Teresa. Noelle is struggling not to break character by laughing. The bell rings. This concludes Noelle and Akarsha's daily morning scream fest. The rest of the morning is relatively uneventful. Guess what? What? No, you gotta guess. You were arrested. What? No. You have a year left to live. What the? Dude, why you always gotta jump to the worst possible conclusion? It guarantees that I'm either right or pleasantly surprised. You're a real piece of work, you know that? Whatever, I'll just tell you. Did you guys hear about the new girl who transferred here? Apparently she's like a delinquent. I heard she knifed someone. She must not be very intelligent. Isn't that exciting? We never get that type around here. That's true. Everyone here is kind of forced to become a nerd by default. I can't wait to meet her. What for? Do you want to get stabbed too? Sure, why not? Saves me the trouble of doing it myself. Yeah, she definitely has the same sense of humor as me. Noelle rolls her eyes and goes back to organizing her fried rice. She's picking all the sausage bits out so Diya can eat her leftovers. Don't do that. It's like I like being alive the same time as you. That's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me. Really? Then I take it back. Wow. Noelle slides her thermos across the table at Diya. Fried rice! Hey Diya. How many second graders do you think they could beat up if they came at you in waves of 10? With a 5th grader boss coming every 5 waves. Maybe like 15. What? You're underestimating yourself, man. I'm not invincible. This isn't a kung fu movie. But they're little, so it's easy to mess them up. You could just tell them they laugh weird, and they'll be self-conscious about it for the rest of their lives. Noelle looks a bit left out by this conversation. Why just Diya? How come you're not asking me? Because I already know the answer for you. 0. It's true, you're a weakling. How rude. Noelle, let's arm wrestle. I want to show Akarsha. She hasn't seen this. I don't want to. I always lose. I'll let you use both hands this time. Noelle makes a face. Reluctantly, she clasps both hands on Diya's, so it's sandwiched in between hers. 3, 2, 1. Noelle strains against Diya's grip with all her might. Ugh. Diya's arm still hasn't budged an inch. With her free hand, Diya continues to eat fried rice. You stop that! Akarsha, what do you think of the weather today? Stop toying with me. If I did that, I'd break your wrist. You know what I mean. Diya pins Noelle's arm to the table as gently as possible. Dang, this is like some Fox and the Hound shit. Normally the scrawny nerds herd together so jocks like Diya don't stuff them into trash cans. How do you two even end up friends? Don't remember. You don't remember? You were always just there by default. That is not what happened. You had one bad ear, so you had a lot of trouble making sense of what anyone was saying. You'd just play wall ball against yourself or run laps on the track. That sounds about right. One day, someone brought Krispy Kreme donuts for their birthday. I didn't like donuts, so You don't like donuts? I don't like donuts. They're disgusting. Disagree. Her taste buds are broken. Anyway, I give mine to you, and in exchange, I received your undying and completely unwanted loyalty. You followed me around everywhere. You were a major inconvenience. I don't remember any of this. How do you not remember? You were so extreme. Whenever the teacher tried to separate us, you'd start crying. Seriously, don't remember any of this. It's probably because your birthday's in November. You were almost a full year younger than me. A year is a big gap when you're 5. True, I was probably like a toddler. Sorry, I forgive you. That's hella kawaii. Never use that phrase ever again. What phrase? You know that phrase. Excuse me. She's talking to me? No, go away. Diya looks wildly around for Noelle or Akarsha to help her, but they've both already gone ahead into the classroom. I remember you. You were... blank? What's she saying? I've never met her in my life. New clubs are blank, interest blank. Crap. I can't really make out the words. I'll just nod at appropriate times. We're collecting signatures to blank approved. The stranger hands Diya a clipboard with a signature sheet on it. Huh? What is this? Sign the... yeah, sure. Diya signs the paper. Thank you very much. Look forward, blank. The stranger left. Phew. Glad that's over. Diya quickly enters the classroom before anyone else can try to talk to her. Inside, Akarsha and Noelle are playing cards. Time to reveal your hand in 3, 2, 1. Noelle and Akarsha flip their cards over. Why is there a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Akarsha taps it with her index finger. This is Exodia, the forbidden one. Of course it is. Think outside the box. Taco Bell. You can't do this! Akarsha reaches across the deck. Takes one of Noelle's cards. What are you doing? You said you were going to play this normally. There's no rule in Yu-Gi-Oh saying you can't eat the enemy's cards. We're playing poker. Oh fuck. Hold on. I'm just gonna pause the recording till my hiccups go away because I can't do this. Okay, I'm back. They're gone. Let's continue. There's no rule in poker saying you can't eat the enemy's cards. Class starts. This concludes Noelle and Akarsha's daily afternoon struggle. Alright, just one more period before the day's over. Looking flushed, Noelle wipes sweat off her brow. Why is it so hot? Because I'm here. You shut up. Loud hurt gasp. My heart is exploding. My lungs are without air. My blood is boiling. My body is shaking, and tears are running down my face. Noelle is unsteadily grasping the side of a bench for support. What are you doing? I feel extremely dizzy all of a sudden. As a precaution, I will remain stationary until the symptoms. Diya grasps her as she collapses. Her entire body is burning up. She must have a fever. We'll take you to the nurse's office, dude. No! Don't you dare, I need to go to next period. Attendance is 20% of my grade in gym class. Missing one day can't hurt. Gym is like a freebie anyway. No, you don't understand. It's my worst subject. I can't afford to lose any more points when my mouth time is 18 minutes every week. So slow? What the? Don't make the face at me, I'm not you, dear. Noelle launches into a sneezing fit. Gym's not even math or science, is it that big of a deal? It'll ruin her GPA and valedictorian status. Her parents will yell at her and be really mean. What do we do? If she gets a B because we took her to the nurse's office, it'll destroy her. But she's in no condition to be working out either. She can't even stand without me holding her up. Let's use our heads. There's gotta be a way out of this. Like what? Like, if a meteor hits Earth right now, no one will mind if Noelle skips gym class. Brilliant. If the world ends, we're saved. Even cancelling school would be easier. Hold that thought. If school is cancelled right now. Snow day, but there's no snow. Then how? As long as we can make it so no one goes to class, we win. Akarsha is clearly going down some weird line of reasoning. Dude, I've got it. Diya, you stay with Noelle while I do some stuff. What stuff? You're not gonna like it. Before I tell you, you gotta promise not to get mad. What? Well, promise not to get mad. Okay. Diya, but what if it's something insane? Then I'll just be annoyed internally. I knew I could count on you, a true homie. What about you, Frenchman? I can't promise not to get mad, just tell us anyway. Nope, I'm not telling you then. But what about me? I agreed. Heck no. I know how it is with you two. If I tell you, you'll tell Noelle as soon as I'm gone. Damn, that's true. Adios, amigos. Wait, where are you going? Shrek's swamp. Akarsha left. I have a bad feeling about this. Me too. Why does everything have to be some kind of a weird mind game with her? It's exhausting. She sounds so weak. She should rest on the bench. Diya sits, then lays Noelle down so her head is resting on her lap. Nothing we can do now but wait. Do we really have to do this? It's so embarrassing. Oh, come on. I've seen you throw up in a trash can at Happy Fish Swim School because you were so bad at swimming that you inhaled half a gallon of water. Compared to that, this is like a 3. But this is different. This right now is unnecessary. Your thighs are so muscular that I feel like I'm resting my head on a rock. Thanks for the compliment. It wasn't a compliment. How mean. Now we definitely have to do this. Feel Noelle's forehead. Diya presses her hand to Noelle's forehead. It's hot. Hotter than my own forehead? Studies show that people who try to diagnose fever by touch significantly overestimate the incidence of fever, sometimes by as much as 40%. Oh, never mind then. Talk to Noelle. Talk about ancient Chinese rock pillars. I like that one the best. Did you know that in ancient China they slept on rock pillows? I saw on Discovery Channel. This isn't making me feel any better. You're going back to your ancient roots. I don't want to go back to my ancient roots. Tell Noelle to get... I don't want to tell her to do that. I don't think she'd like that. How long do we have until class starts? About 2 minutes. Maybe you should head to class, you'll be tardy. No, it's fine, I run fast. Would you eat a tiny 2-inch tall man for $100 million? I bet she's gonna say, of course not, that's illegal. Of course not, that's homicide, which is illegal. What is this, some dumb Akarsha question? Yeah. Get into shape? Yeah. Get into shape. Even ignoring your gym class grade. That way you are right now is just bad. You're like that Life Alert commercial. I've fallen and I can't get up. I know. Then why don't you do something? What if there's a zombie apocalypse and I get bitten first? How are you going to survive? I can't help it. I don't have any time to work out. I barely even keep up with my schedule as is. That's just an excuse. She'd be able to figure something out if her heart was in it. If only there was a way to get Noelle to enjoy exercising. Suddenly Noelle tries to sit up. Her abs are too weak though, so she falls and flops back down. What are you doing? Becoming a fish? I had a great idea. You know how on Valentine's Day you can pay the school to deliver roses to someone? Oh, like in middle school. You could have them secretly send your crush candygrams for $5. Yeah, like that. Except here, we're more mature, so it's flowers. We should send Akarsha one with the message from your secret admirer. Imagine how confused she'll be. And we can tease her relentlessly about it. It'll be hilarious. Okay, that is pretty funny. It's not even that mean because she'll get free flowers out of it. The secret admirer part is the best. She'll drive herself nuts trying to figure out who it is. Alternatively, we can sign it with really common initials, like KC. She'll look up every guy whose initials at this school. That's good too. I can't decide if it's funnier to have her conclude it's a random person, or for her to be constantly suspicious of everyone. Maybe we can do this every year. Like a tradition. Oh my god. You're a genius. The first 2 years we don't give her any clues. And then junior year add the initials and encourage her to jump to the wrong conclusions. That way we'll get to see both. Noelle is such a good mood that she lets out a creepy, evil laugh. We can also make the message a cipher, so she has to solve it. If you put too much math on it, she'll know it's you. Ciphers aren't math. If you have to explain it to me what it is, she'll know it's you. Fair enough. How much do the roses cost? Probably around $12. That's $6 per person. Don't really want to spend that much on a joke. Especially if it's annual. It'd be like $48 in all. We could split the cost between more people, so it's more reasonable. But we don't have any other friends who would appreciate it. You're right. Never mind, just forget it then. Noelle looks immensely disappointed. Ugh. Someone hacked the fire alarms to play the Super Mario Bros. Theme. Almost gave me a heart attack. Students come flooding out of classrooms. They all look really glad for an excuse to leave. Everyone is evacuating to the field, like we're supposed to. Can you walk? Yeah. Diya catches Noelle as she pitches forward again. Nope. Diya gives Noelle a piggyback ride to the field. The entire school is out here now. Sup, homies? You! I can't believe you've done this! I hope everyone who's watching this knows the meme. You know the one. You know the one. I ought to report you to the authorities, but you won't. Why? You think I won't just because we're fellow acquaintances? Fellow acquaintances? She was totally about to say friends. I was not. Admit it, friends. I hate you more than is physically possible right now. Oh, come on, what do you want me to do? Travel back in time and change Chinese culture to not see academic achievement as a moral virtue? The one who's getting saved doesn't get to complain. You broke the law, how can I not complain? Is anyone on this earth truly innocent? You can't distract me with fake deep statements. You don't appreciate anything I do. Where's my Nobel Peace Prize? Where's my thank you, Akarsha? You're awesome. I'm not thanking you for this illicit help that I never asked for. Were you seriously expecting to be praised? Never have I ever been more embarrassed for my fellow man. I'm a hero. You're not a hero. You're scum. Disgusting. Fine, be that way. I'm sorry. Forgive me? You don't look even remotely sorry. I can't help it if I think you're funny when you're mad. Just don't tell me and we'll call it even, deal? Akarsha offers her a handshake. Noelle regards it with obvious suspicion. She cautiously releases her grip on Diya's shoulder and reaches out to shake it. Instead of grasping her hand, Akarsha grabs Noelle's wrist. She starts hitting Noelle with her own hand. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? I hate you. You stupid. You should have killed me when you had the chance. Next time, I won't let you off so easy. This is your last warning. She said that last time, and the time before that. Power of friendship. A stranger brushes past Akarsha in a crowd. Akarsha gawks after her, placing her hand on her heart. What are we? Wait, that looks like... Diya chases after the person. Diya, where are we going? The person is so short, Diya loses sight of her in a crowd. I lost her. Great, I'm so sleep deprived, I'm literally hallucinating. That night, Diya dreams of the past. I'm going to save this now. Yep, I think that's about good enough for the next part. So, links will be in the description, and see you next time.